On today's episode of the Roadhouz podcast, the most natural podcast in the world, Roadhouz and WinnyDeez, give you guys an update on the Roadhouz Fantasy Football Podcast League. Also, before you guys get into this episode, if you're listening to this right now, make sure you go to wherever you're listening to the podcast, hit the subscribe button, does a good favor.
Roadhouz and WinnyDeez talk about our crazy Vegas stories. You won't want to miss these. They're actually insane.
How dare you? We talk about Greta Thunberg. She's a 16-year-old environmental activist that we should not be listening to.
And guess what happened when we were gone? Area 51. Who was there? Riley Reid was. So find out whose ass cheeks got clapped.
We close out the show with your favorite word of the week. Enjoy the show.
When I'm with you, I feel alive, I just let go. When I'm with you, I feel alive, my walls explode into song.
Welcome to another edition of the Roadhouz Pod.
What's up?
Roadhouz WinnyDeez in the cut.
In the cut.
There's been a little bit of confusion on our podcast being accessible. So on iTunes, we had the Roadhouz Pod opened up on a past platform that we have since moved to a new platform. And I don't know why they're taking so long to take off the original one. There's a new, when you go to the iTunes podcast or Spotify, there's a new Roadhouz. Everything's spelled the same. It's just the cover photo is going to be a picture with Roadhouz and WinnyDeez on the cover. So make sure you guys click on that one. And if you're listening to this right now, this is the most natural podcast in the world. We appreciate you listening. And do us a solid favor. Go to wherever you're listening to the podcast and hit subscribe. Give us a little rating and review. And it helps out a ton.
I was going to say, there's no link on the Instagram.
I think I just added it.
Okay. Because I was trying to look it up the other day.
Yeah, I had it. It was the old one was on there.
Fuck?
I just changed all that.
There's a link to our website, but
I feel like we were shadow banned, dude. It's like so I did no activity on Instagram. But yeah, I think we're shadow banned for something.
What do we do?
I don't know. We'll be fine. It goes away.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah. I just we can talk about this off air, but
yeah.
But so week 3 of the fantasy podcast is in the books, wrapped up. XO somehow beat Team Incognito with 2 bagels. Had 2 guys that are hurt, not even playing on there, and still won. So that was good. Team Incognito Snapchat me. He was like, "How the fuck did I lose this?" He had 2 guys that didn't even play. They got 0 points and still won. Winnie's team is stacked.
Yes,
dude.
Because I'm always in there.
And we're doing $5 weekly to the highest score. So this week was
WinnyDeez.
Was it you that got it?
No.
It was
There's no way.
Oh, let me pull
I'll be
the team.
surprised, but
Never Giving Up Eckler. Sava with the high score. Get that Cash App going. Send me your link and I'll send you the $5 for the high score. Fantasy football. Antonio Brown. We've been talking about Antonio Brown. He went full CTE tirade, dude.
Yeah.
This was his timeline in the last year. So he forced his way out of the Steelers. The Raiders got him. Signs a 3-year, $54 million. Burned his feet while doing cryotherapy. Like he didn't wear the socks or whatever.
That's kind of where we started talking.
Yeah.
I feel like we started picking up on
Yep. And then the helmet saga.
Antonio. Yeah.
And then he missing practice, missing time. And then he gets into it with his general manager, calls him a cracker, tells him I'll beat his ass. Their first game was on the Monday Night Football. They said he wasn't going to play on Monday. And then they said that he was going to play. His guaranteed money got voided for conduct detrimental to the team. And then he says, "Cut me" by the Raiders. They cut him. Same day, gets signed to the Patriots. Serious, all those accusations going against him. Texts the chick who's accusing him and puts out intimidating text messages, puts out her kids and shit.
Damn.
And after that, they just got cut. Every Patriots press conference, they would be asking Bill Belichick just a million questions about him. I think that he was just like, I'm fucking tired of answering these questions. Absolutely cut him. Oh, dude, it's just like, he's so fucking good. But I don't think any team is touching him.
Well, he says he doesn't want to play for the NFL anymore, right? Is that still?
Well, he played that
still
one
going
game
on?
with the Patriots, absolutely balled out. Like, he is so fucking good. Like,
Yeah.
first game, he practiced with the team for 2 weeks and then just came in there and fucking tore it up in his limited time. Oh my
But he
God.
said, I thought his all the news outlets are saying that they don't want to, or he doesn't want to play anymore in the NFL.
Yeah, he said he was gonna.
Was he
he
going to
just
go like
signed
CFL?
up. I don't know what he signed up. He said he's retiring and he's signed up. Signed up for classes at his college, Central Michigan.
Oh, wow.
That's where he's from.
Well, good for him getting educated.
People were like comparing him to Colin Kaepernick. Like, dude, it's so annoying. Every time someone gets hurt, there's this whole Kaepernick stance of, oh, bring back Kaepernick. Dude, that train left. Like, I don't know why people think that he deserves a job, like, in the NFL.
Uh-huh.
That just makes no sense to me. Like, it's quite possible that he's probably talented than other backups and shit, but the NFL doesn't want to deal with all that drama with a backup quarterback. Like, if he comes in to be a backup quarterback and there's all this noise around him, the starter's going to have one bad game. Everyone's going to be like, ball start Kaepernick, like, all this. And then the whole kneeling situation, like, just going to bring it all back. I just don't think any teams want to touch him, but it's like every time someone gets hurt or something, there's always Kaepernick tweets, and it's just, dude, he took that hush money, man. He took that hush money from Nike to be the advocate for the whole protest. And then we sued the NFL. Like, also, like, imagine suing your place of work and then like pissed that they don't want to hire you back. Like, dude, what? People just like stay on that Kaepernick gravy train.
Yeah.
Like, he took that hush money, so he settled the lawsuit with all the team owners.
What's this hush money?
He couldn't talk about the payouts.
What kind of payouts?
The settlement that he got with the NFL, because they said that the NFL was blackballing him, and what's that word?
Is it appropriate?
Yeah, where
Blackballed and
it's like the actual term for being blackballed, like conspiring.
or like taking it like yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can't think of it right now.
I ain't no lawyer.
Yeah, dude.
I'm just a registered nurse.
Yeah, dude.
Trained nurse.
I had a long freaking weekend cooking at a wedding with my dad. My dad's always been the head chef of these weddings, even if it's like people we're not related to. And he said he's retiring after next weekend because there's another one I gotta go freaking
This
cook
is a
at.
big deal, right?
Yeah.
I mean, cooking. It sounds like an easy thing if you like tell someone.
Oh, yeah, like everything's time.
You tell someone on the
dude.
street like I'm a cook at Russian weddings, but they don't really know.
Yeah, they have like fucking cool story.
Yeah. It's like, okay, whatever. You know, flip some burgers or whatever.
Yeah, dude. It
But
was
apparently not, right? You were telling me about how crazy these Russian weddings can get.
Yeah, the first day I was just chilling. It was like barely drank, but yesterday we ended up just tearing it up, and it was after everything. Just I don't know, I haven't tore it up like that in a while. So my wife was my DD, so
That's good. Did
like,
you get a lot of
feeling it today?
Yeah, did you get a lot of talk back from your girl?
No, man,
Cool.
she was good. Like there's this other girl there that I haven't seen in a long time. It's so weird because this person's like not even friends with like my wife really,
Yeah.
but like made it her like journey to be, because she was a single chick. A lot of like Russian weddings, single people don't really go to them,
Okay.
like younger people. And so this chick she was like, "Oh, I'm jealous of you," to my wife. Told my wife about how me and this girl hooked up. I was like, my wife was like, "Yeah, it was really strange that she was telling me that." And I was like, "Yeah, that makes absolutely no sense. Like,
What?
that's so fucking weird."
That is odd.
I can't imagine just talking to some dude and be like, "Hey, yeah, man. Yeah, dude, I'm so jealous of you. I fucked your girl." What? That's fucked up. Why would you even start that?
She was talking to you had hooked up with her in the past.
Yeah, and she was talking to my wife about, like, I wasn't around. My wife was telling me that she was telling her that.
Maybe it's just girl things. I don't know. Just girl things.
Dude, but like
I'm a Samantha.
Yeah.
You're a Charlotte.
Oh, for sure, a Samantha. This girl. But she was.
Who's the smart one? I don't know.
I don't
I've
know
never
their
watched
names.
it.
I've
Yeah.
seen a couple episodes.
We'll say Rachel's the smart one.
Sure, Amanda. Amanda's.
I think Amanda's
hoe.
in there, right?
I don't know. A man is in there. Yeah. Dude.
There's one man.
But this chick was also, so when I was telling baby squirrel, I'm like, "Hey, you're gonna DD," because I drove on Sunday,
Putting the law down.
Yeah, and then this other girl's like, oh my God, I'm like moving to Australia. I'm like, cool, man.
Can you drive me there?
Yeah, oh my God. I don't care if you're going there. I want to. Baby Squirrel's DDing today, so it's her turn.
Oh my God.
So I don't care that if you're going to Australia. Because I'm like, this is like the first time I've ever seen them hang out in the first place. I'm like, they have the same name too.
Eskimo sisters.
Yeah, they are Eskimo sisters.
There's got to be another term.
I haven't seen this girl in a long time.
Tunnel buddies.
It's like all around, like every decade, I think cooking is like a very prestigious job. Because, they would cook for the kings back in the day, and the kings would trust them.
But you wouldn't be the king.
Yeah.
Okay.
They would trust them not to fucking poison them.
Okay.
People, lords, kings would have high expectation, high like accolades for their
culinary.
Yeah, their culinary
prowess.
Because I know how to cook, actually.
Cool.
But I've never cooked like for this amount of people.
Yeah.
And people walked in like, oh, your first time, like, you know what you're doing? I was like, yeah, bro, I watched a lot of Chopped and a lot of Hell's Kitchen. Get the fuck out of my kitchen. That's what you would say.
You Yankee Doodle fuck. Did you just go Gordon Ramsay on people?
Oh, dude, the bread. What are you? I'm an idiot sandwich. Yes, you are. But dude, there's hella good food. Like the soup, beef soup that we made.
Borscht.
Oh my God, it's delicious.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any leftovers?
So much food goes to waste, bro. So much. Like I can't. This is the first time I saw how much food goes to waste. Like I took some food home that I have, but the amount of like soup that I would see getting like thrown out and stuff, and it's just no fucks given. Whatever. It's all paid for. It's all paid for.
That was your big event.
Yeah, on Saturday.
Yeah.
I met up with Baby Squirrel and had some lunch with her.
Ooh, that sounds exciting.
Threw in a 20 VL. Bro, Pharaoh's Fortune. Do you know that one?
I've probably seen it, yeah.
Pharaoh's Fortune. So I threw in a 20. I was betting. I got it down. I was max bet.
This is video poker for
video lottery. Not pull
is it
tabs.
Video lottery?
Yeah, video lottery.
Okay.
I bet it like I was doing max bet, and I got it down to $3, and I was like, shit. So I kind of had to lower my bet, not the minimum, but right in the middle. Because it only gives you 3 different betting options. So I just did the middle one. I can't remember how much that one is. But with $3 left, I hit the bonus. And I had 18 free spins with like a 3 times multiplier. Don't really know what any of these numbers mean. I just see what the ticket says when I print it out.
It's kind of what they expect you to
I'm not
do.
a gambler. I just like to like throw in a 20 and see what happens.
Right.
So I hit the bonus. I had 18 free spins. I hit the bonus within the bonus 2 times. So it just gives you this same winnings restart. So I had 54 free spins.
Okay.
And dude, I got up to like $480. If I was doing max bet, it would have been over like $2,000.
Oh wait, so you actually damn.
Yeah, I got 430. But that was just like paid off my credit card right there. So I was like, this is Satan cash here, dude.
Not some crazy like Vegas story that came after that. Just
dude,
paid off student loans.
I don't think I ever told. Did I ever tell you my Vegas story? We were my first time ever playing roulette. We were at Spirit Mountain at the beach over there, the casino.
So this is Oregon, Vegas, right?
Well, this is
the prelude to.
We were fucked up, and I was already up like $300 on blackjack. Mm-hmm. So we went and played roulette, and I've never played it before, but I bet $100 on black, and I just bet $50 on just the number 31. Fucking hit the number 31 hit.
That's a huge.
I can't remember what the payout was.
It's like 31 to 1.
I got $950 off a $50 bet, plus another 100 off it being black.
Way to go!
So from Spirit Mountain, we went straight to the PDX and went to Vegas. No luggage, no clothes.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
And when I cashed out my money, it was like 16. I ended with like $1,500, and they paid me out in ones.
Why would they do that?
Because that's what I asked for. We were drunk. So all I got, I was wearing some slides. We stopped by like a truck station, and I bought like this pink unicorn backpack and just stuffed it full of cash. So we're walking through the airport. I had this pink unicorn backpack, no fucking luggage, no nothing. There was supposed to be 3 of us, but one of my friends bitched out.
So just 2?
Just 2 of us went. And so this was like a Sunday night, and we got to Vegas like Monday, like 3 a.m. Got our room. They upgraded us to a fucking big ass penthouse because it was a Monday.
Okay.
And then we just stayed there for a week, man, and just tore it up. And I just remember like we bought all our clothes there, just stayed no luggage, just had some sick. It was.
Did you end up spending all your ones?
Oh yeah, everything. Because I remember when we were shopping on the strip for some clothes, I mean, this girl was like, "Oh my God, you have gorgeous eyes." Because like, dude, we were all hungover. We're like, "What the fuck are we doing in Vegas?" Because that was a drinking decision.
Yeah, it starts setting in.
Yeah, so we were like, "Damn, well, might as well fucking party for a week." That's what we did. And I remember this girl at this Sunglass Hut. 'Cause I was getting some shoes and stuff at this place, and she's like, tells me my total. I open up my backpack and it's just full of fucking ones, like $1,500 in one. She's like, "Oh my God, what do you do?" I'm like, "I'm a dancer." And I was like, "Yeah, Thunder Down Under, come see me tonight, 7 p.m. And she was like, "Are you serious?" Like, "Yeah, I'll get with free tickets." She was so fucking hot too. Never saw her again after that. But
what could have been?
But that's the move, man. If you guys go to Vegas and you're single and you want to have a good time, just
bring singles.
No, just go to like the Thunder Down Under, the male strip shows, the Magic Mike shows.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's not gay like if you're straight, because I mean, if you're gay, I mean, it works out. It's fucking perfect for you. But there's so many girls there that you just meet all these girls, and it's off to the races. Fucking Vegas, baby.
Oh, wow.
I want to go back so bad.
Where'd you guys stay?
So I've stayed at the Aria, the Hard Rock.
Wow, Aria's pretty expensive.
And the Aria's nice. Dude, we saw Nick Cage.
Oh, nice.
Nick Cage was in the fucking in the line. Ghost Rider. Because we were there when Conor McGregor lost his first fight to Nate Diaz. So it was just like people in the streets from Ireland like going crazy.
Oh wow,
it was pretty badass.
Baller.
Yeah, dude. I had that was my weekend. Won $400 and lost it right away.
Vegas weekend sounds insane. That sounds awesome.
I went to Vegas 2 times in 1 year. Under like pretty much the same circumstances of just being fucked up and like, "Oh, fuck it, let's go to Vegas," and just going to Vegas.
How much are the tickets, man? Like, can't be too much. They want you to be there.
It was like $180 for like round trip. Yeah, just bought them right there. But the second time I went, pulled the same shit where we got fucked up, and we went and I left my car in the garage.
Oh, you probably got.
So we had a driver, and dude, I had to pay like $200 to get my fucking car out of the garage.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, and I was already just running low on cash from Vegas. We were supposed to stay for a week again, but I had clinicals every Friday for nursing school. So I had, and you can't miss one. If you miss a clinical, like unless you're fucking really super sick or something, like emergency that you can't go. But if you miss it, you have to redo the whole term.
Okay.
And I was like, I can't miss that. So I fucking just flew out. The other guys stayed a couple of days. There's 3 of us this other time, and the other guys stayed longer. But I was like, I had to get the fuck out of there. Flew in, got home at 10 p.m. on a Thursday, and I had to be at the hospital on Friday at 4 a.m.
Yeah,
slept for an hour, took Adderall, went to fucking clinicals, dude, and is there all day, 4 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Wow.
Oh, dude, just smelled like Vegas and fucking snatch and just cigarettes and cigars.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Met this one guy in Vegas. I just walked up, "Dad?" He's like, "What, me?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Do you know who I am? I found you." And he was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "I don't know you." I was like, "Yeah, my mother said that you would say that. So what's up, big dog? Like, why you been ducking?" And he was so confused. I was like, got him. He ended up fucking buying his long lost son some shots.
Oh, really? Okay, wow.
So I don't even remember his name, but that was just, we were doing that to a lot of people.
Good to know it works.
Have you been to Vegas?
Yeah, I've been there once. Yeah, once.
I love the guys that are like preaching that this is like sin, like Vegas. Yeah, bro, Sin City.
I didn't see a lot of those when I was there.
The guys with the big old megaphone and the poles, "Save yourselves." I was like, dude.
I didn't see any of that.
This is good luck. Imagine converting the strip into like just a bunch of Christians, like all churchgoers. That would never happen. This strip would be like, what the fuck?
Stop making money. That's what you'd start doing. It's all about sin in the Sin City for sure. When I was in Vegas, there was I was meeting my German friends. I lived in Germany for like 6 months and kind of stayed close with these guys. One of them was a photographer, and the couple was going out to Las Vegas to have their wedding or whatever. And so he was He was a wedding photographer, so we got to tag along. And he's a good friend of mine. So I got to go to Vegas. Or I met up with him in Vegas and we just like hung out. But the Germans are really apprehensive about like betting. They don't know anything about this. They're really interested by it, but
Do they have gambling in Germany?
I don't think so. For example, like the favorite game for them, like they're very reserved. They're not like willing to go out on a limb and do like, really crazy bets or whatever. Even with like $1 or something like that. It's kind of cute in a way because like their favorite game was this game that basically
Like just hardcore tight asses.
Kind of, yeah.
Very frugal.
Well, frugal or also just like, I don't know. It's just confusing. If you know anybody German, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. Like betting is so foreign to them and like all this like Vegas stuff is very foreign to them. Their favorite game was literally a game where you put $1 in and you press a button and this little finger spins around in a circle and like points to something. It's like, oh, you win $1 or you lose, and like that's the game. And they just played that for like 3 hours. Like, oh, this is so fun. And I was just like,
get up to $30. Like, fuck yeah.
I thought it was the funniest thing ever because like I knew like just I could walk 3 minutes and just like people downstairs just throwing like $500 down, like hard ways, always, place 300 on the 6. It's like all that stuff that you see like in movies, and that's what happened. So once they left, I stayed. So once they all go to bed, they go, we must go to sleep now. We are tired from our game.
All together?
Yeah. Germans are weird like this, man. They're fastidious people.
Sounds like a lot of Dutch ruddering going on. Maybe a little docking.
Okay. I can assume it's sexual, but I don't know.
So did you end up winning anything?
So I went downstairs to what is it called? The Bay. The Bay.
Mandalay Bay.
Yeah, Mandalay Bay. And playing craps there. And spent like 5 hours there with a good crew of people and this coked up guy, like the dealer, not the dealer, they probably a different name for it, but the guy who's like basically controlling the table, and he was coked up and just like giving us tips here and there and all that stuff. He's like, you might want to put 25 on that. You might. And it was like, okay, yeah. And so we do that, and it's like, whoa, yeah. And so with like.
Craps is fun, dude.
Yeah, so we basically had this guide guiding us through this. We had 3 people who were just like consistently at the table. It was like me, this younger guy, and this older doctor guy who, we were just hanging around this table for like all night up until like 4 or 5 in the morning. And I walked away. Pants were filled with chips. And
let's go.
They weren't the red ones. They were like the green and the black ones. So all in all, when I like splayed them all out, it was about like $1,400.
Ooh, big dog.
Yeah.
Big doggy
and
dog.
I had fun, and that's the most important part.
Like, yeah.
But if you do gamble, expect to lose.
Yeah, man.
And be happy when you win. That's all I can say.
And don't fucking just try to chase that feeling, because that's how people get addicted.
Exactly.
Oh, you win big. Like, I've won big quite a few times, but it gets fun, but I'm not addicted to gambling. It's not something.
And that's your first step to recovery, Roadie.
There it is. Calling the number is the first step.
as we speak right now.
I saw a guy lose $25,000 right next to me.
Ooh.
On roulette.
On roulette?
Yeah, he started off with $5,000. He got it up to.
So he really only lost $5,000.
He got it up to 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say started with lost $5,000.
Initial investment of $5,000.
No.
He kept putting in.
That's what
his
it was.
His own money. Okay.
He was trying to double up. I could put $5,000 down. Won it. Tried to double up with the 10. Lost it, and then put another $5,000 down. I counted him losing $25,000, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, it just depends how deep your pockets are, right?
Ooh.
Yeah. I
remember when I was young, when we'd go out to La Center in Washington.
I don't remember that.
You never. Oh, we did it, but I'm saying like me and my friends would always go out because it's 18 and older casino when we were younger. I saw a dude like
so sort of like Red Bulls bet
his rent money on fucking blackjack and lost it, and he's like, "Fuck, that was my fucking rent money." And I was like, ooh, yikes.
Yeah.
Imagine fucking using like Bill's money for gambling.
Yeah. I remember we were on for our senior trip in high school, or right out of high school, I guess. We went to Mexico, and the cruise ship had a little casino on it. And because it was registered somewhere that's not America, we could gamble. So maybe it was like an 18 and over. So we were 18, and I remember like every $5 that we'd put on the roulette table, we would just like, should I do it? Like this whole like, like this
so
slow.
funny.
Yeah, we were just like, we're new to that, but yeah. Yeah. We did actually pretty well on the cruise, but my buddy Jake, of course, Jake would lose all the money. He lost like $200 because Jake's just that friend.
Bro, I think
but I love
cruise
Jake if you're
ships
listening.
are so fucking bullshit. I don't understand like cruise ships. Have you? I've never been on one, so this is just me talking without actually having.
That was the first one that I've ever been on, and that's the only one I've been on since. I gotta say, dude, cruise life is pretty cool.
You just
get
on the
food
fucking
whenever.
boat, like you can't leave. Do they dock?
They do dock.
You have to
Speaking
go-
of docking,
Oh, I
yeah.
love docking. Like, can you like? Do they stop at like a beach?
Yeah.
Herd
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
on some fucking rescue boats, like to the shores.
No, they stop at big ports. It depends where you're staying or where you're going. But they'll basically a Mexican cruise will go down, stop in 3 port cities, and go back to LA. So you have like a day in Mazatlan, day in Cancun, and a day in Puerto Vallarta.
Oh, I want to go to Mexico so bad. I haven't gone yet.
You've never been? Just go to San Diego and then get drunk and then wake up in Mexico. It's pretty easy to do
I'll
that.
go to TJ.
Yeah,
Tijuana.
Tijuana.
Do it a
Go
party.
see some donkey parties. Donkey fucking parties.
Fucking gross, so gross. I have a lot of like Mexican guys that work with us. I always ask them because one of them was from Tijuana.
Okay.
So I was asking him like, is it like scary? Like, if I went to Tijuana, do I need to be scared? He's like, no, it's like not that bad. But I don't know. Like my cousin just went to Tijuana not too long ago.
Yeah.
Like, they went to the dentist out there.
It's probably cheaper.
Oh yeah, they said it's stupid cheap. So that's why they went.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, we were in Tijuana partying at the club and
wow.
stuff. He was like, I've never been to Mexico, so I don't know. I always ask questions with all the Latinos that we have that work with us. So that's my only knowledge. I get it from them.
You've got the inside ear on the Latino track.
I got some sparrows, bro.
Yeah. Some ravens. I got to take a quick urine break if that's cool.
Let's get it. I got to probably piss too.
Transition.
So tell me, do you wanna know all the places you can go? If you believe there's a hope and you never let it go. I found love, I found love, I found love.
And we're back.
Sponsor break, right?
My python has been drained and gutted. The one thing about like on hangover days when I'm with baby squirrel,
It's always nice to have somebody with you.
how much banging. Hey, hangover sex is good, man.
It's better than the alternative, right?
Oh yeah, always.
Being alone and
Beating the
just
fuck out of your
miserable.
dick like a butcher. Beating that meat.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, you're a lucky man.
So you know the girls that are like the fixers? They want like a broken man or like a bad boy. And then they try to fix them. They're like,
Right.
maybe he'll be good for me. Because all girls want like that bad boy.
Change him.
Yeah, but I'll change him.
Total Amanda move right there.
Dude, total Amanda move, 100%. And another Amanda move. I always see so many girls with pit bulls. Like they rescue pit bulls from the what is that? The Humane Society?
Sure. Yeah. Or I think there's actually a name for the pit bull specific ones. It's like I forget the name of it, but there was like the whole Animal Planet thing. Parolees. Oh, pit bulls for parolees or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was like a big show on Animal Planet, I think.
My theory,
I didn't watch
my theory on these girls that get the pit bulls, because pit bulls are like the bad boys of the doggo world.
Okay,
So
I see that.
and people are always like, oh, pit bulls are bad or scary or whatever. Like, I think pit bulls are fucking cool. I don't think I would ever get one, but I think they're cool. They're just like, I just don't want to have one. They're cool.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong.
if a pit bull has been raised properly and with a lot of love, then they in turn are going to be just like love balls.
I want the meanest pit bull that you have.
I want to change him.
I can fix him. Scruffy, I can fix him.
I could see that, yeah.
24 hours later.
Get it off!
Amanda's fucking face is ripped off, dude.
Yeah, they are pretty nice dogs. If you train them properly and you're not a dick to them, then they're great dogs. They'll give you as much love as you put in, basically.
Yeah. No, I think that goes for just all your pets.
It should go for
Well,
all
I
your
mean,
pets,
for your
yeah.
dogs, like...
Some dogs are different, though.
Yeah. And
You know.
dogs are like the most like obedient pets.
The ones who are going to love you no matter what.
Yeah,
right?
like cats
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. Like cats don't
Cats,
even
yeah.
know their name. There's cats are so, I respect cats.
So, you know how like Portland's pretty weird, right?
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen anybody walk a cat in Portland. I thought that would be something I would have seen by now, but it's not. It's not happened. So Portland, get your shit straight.
I've seen someone walking a goat in Portland.
Because
That's what we need to do.
cats are so
No. It was a goat. It was a micro pig. That's what it was.
I can see that. There was this whole block. It was basically in transition. It was just basically an open field. And it's in Central East Side Portland, so there's a lot of development going around there. So while they were waiting for like whatever their permits to clear or whatever, so they could actually build on that, in order to keep the grounds up to snuff, up to community guidelines or whatever, they basically got a whole herd of goats in there. This is a city block, so it's a whole city block. So it's like, probably like, I might be wrong, but like 3 acres, a good block. And these goats are just like trimming the grass every day. So now in honor,
they'll like all your overgrowth, like prickly bushes and stuff. Dude, they take care of
know
all
that
that. They
stuff.
eat everything.
Yeah. So now in memory of the goat's service and sacrifice, they have named him the goat blocks.
All right.
So if you ever find yourself on Belmont and like 10th or 9th, then you're going to be in the goat blocks.
There we go.
Yeah. Little Portland history.
This next girl is also a fixer.
Oh, okay.
I had to just
Another wonderful transition by the Roadhouse.
what is that word? Lunacy?
The lunacy? Is that what you're trying to say? Or
Whatever. You guys understand. Guys, my brain is broken today.
Yeah.
I'm struggling over here. So
the ludicrousy.
lunacy. I
Lunacy.
think it's lunacy.
Okay.
This chick, Greta Thunberg.
Greta Thunberg.
Greta Thunberg. How dare you? Guys, if you guys haven't seen this video, this chick, her speech, she's a 16-year-old environmental activist. Why the fuck are we listening to this girl? Like, why is this breaking news? Like, why am I hearing, like, what does this 16-year-old know? Like,
Do you not care? How dare you, Rody? How dare you? So maybe some background might help. I know a little bit of background. I don't know everything, but I can maybe fill us in on some of the stuff. So there was a recent documentary about her called Maiden Voyage or something like that.
Yeah.
And it kind of framed her up as this girl. She was invited to the UN summit or invited to speak at the UN, and she didn't want to take the airplane there because it would be wasting fossil fuels.
Oh, yeah.
And she decided to sail across. And there's been some flack about the documentary because it frames it as she is going across by herself, being this independent Norwegian or Swedish or whatever. I think she's Swedish. And she does it, but she had a whole film crew with her and a whole sailing crew with her as well. So some people gave the movie flack for that.
Who's paying her? How did she get this job? She's 16 years old. Guys, she was like, I shouldn't be here. I should be in school.
Gosh.
Go back to fucking school. Like, no one's listening. I don't
People
know.
are listening though.
Yeah, dummies. Like, I can't take this girl serious, man. Gosh, how dare you? How dare you? Go finish getting your education, man. Fucking preaching us about the environment when you haven't even graduated geography yet. So
She's so angry during the speech too.
Dude, she was reading her speech and just so dramatic.
Yeah.
Like, it looked like she was crying. Maybe she has Asperger's. I don't know. But
put this girl up for an Oscar. I'd say that.
dude.
Leo, watch your back.
Yeah.
Because that girl, it does look forced. It feels so forced, that speech. And then also she's just like, she's just blaming other people. She's like,
Yeah.
how dare you?
Dude,
You have ruined my life. And she's the one speaking.
all you care about is money. Yeah, we fucking need it. That's what we need to fucking do shit is money. Like,
yeah.
man.
I respect her for what she's doing, but like her execution is just.
Oh, yeah, it's ballsy to get up there and do all that. I'm just, at the end of the day, I'm just like, so is she like, does she have the brain of like Elon Musk? Fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, well, we should dig into this a little. So after this UN speech, Fox had like a little panel on it, and one of their
Did they talk about it on The View?
I bet they have.
Oh my god,
But
I
it's
love
not-
shit on that show so much. It's so.
We should look it up after the show if The View has taken their hot take on it. But Fox had like a columnist, like a guy that they have on regularly, like a commentator. And he refers to Greta as a mentally ill Swedish teenager.
This is on Fox.
Yeah. And just like directly, and everyone's like, whoa.
That's aggressive.
It's pretty aggressive. So she does have Asperger's, which is a mild, or is a form of
Retardation.
of autism.
Autism. Oh,
And
my
she
bad.
claims-
My bad. Borat quote, guys.
Yeah, she claims it's her superpower, which I can totally see because people with Asperger's are they're fastidious about certain things. So maybe climate change is her thing, and she is the Stephen Hawkins of like getting the word out, you know? And also another thing to come out of this is her death stare to Trump.
Oh my god.
Have you seen the video?
Trump's not hearing a peep from this little girl, dude.
I love his tweet back to her.
Yeah, what did it say?
Oh God, can we bring that up real quick? It's so funny how just like he's like, what a cute girl. Very nice.
So, like, someone wrote that speech for her,
Yeah, probably.
for sure.
Yep.
But
And I think her parents are actors.
yeah.
From something I saw. Let's see. Rolling Stone just did an article claiming that this is Rolling Stone. This is not like some weird, crazy gung forum, but let's see. Greta Thunberg joins a long list of indoctrinated child activists. Indoctrinated is in quotes, but I haven't read the article all the way, but they're making some interesting points. And it's Rolling Stone, so there's not really a bias.
Oh, right here. She seems, this is Trump on Greta Thunberg. She seems like a very happy young girl looking forward to a bright and wonderful future. So nice to see.
She's just like tossing off everything that she says, right? Just,
Yeah, like,
Just like a little shrug.
oh, there's a lot of people that have way more credentials that have been talking about global warming, climate change. So I don't understand why I'm taking this.
Yeah, how dare they?
Yeah, like,
How dare they?
who was it? The Swedes put her on?
What do you mean the Swedes put her
Where
on?
is she from? Sweden?
I think she's from Sweden, yeah. She sailed all the way across.
Yeah, she's just scared
just
of
to get
planes.
angry at like old people in all over the world, just to tell them how shitty they are. Can you imagine?
I hope her like parents went with her.
I think they did. What if they took an airplane? That'd be hilarious. Because her whole thing was not to waste like fossil fuels, and she took a boat across. And if her parents just like flew across and met her there, that'd be.
I think she was probably scared of planes, dude. Dude,
But not in the open ocean.
Her frontal cortex of her brain isn't even fully developed, and I got to listen to this girl. Just look like she's half crying, yelling about the climate, and I'm so tired of people like bitching about shit, but like not doing anything. Like,
All right, well, that's kind of what she's saying, right?
yeah, but what is she doing? Like, what is she doing
She's
about?
getting angry about it.
Yeah, she's just a Twitter mob in real life that they put her on the United Nations summit. Are we serious?
Yeah. And then I think it was even funnier when people start clapping in the middle of her speech. She's like,
You're
I should
so
be in
brave."
school. And then everyone's like, yeah, woo!
It's so ridiculous.
It's pretty cringy, but I think the message is there, but her execution.
Is that the new word? I hear cringe so much now.
Yeah.
Cringe is in, right?
I think cringe is out already. It's on its way out. But if you're just hearing about it, you can.
No, I heard cringe a lot. There's this one UFC fighter, Henry Cejudo, that he's like the king of cringe, dude. Every time I see him, I'm like, ooh, ew. That's such a good word, that ooh, cringy. Like we use cringe and moist kind of have the same word value.
Okay, yeah.
You know, because we say moist, ooh, don't say that.
Well, yeah, use it what you can before you lose it, because I think it's on its way out.
Maybe Greta Thunberg she should have gave the speech at the Area 51 raid. For those guys who don't know, the Area 51 raid actually happened. Do we know how many people went to it?
Not sure on the
I was only
specifics.
concerned for Riley Reid's safety. Just wanted to make sure that
That's right. Riley Reid was there.
She came back from that bukkake of alien fucking songs. Riley.
Well, she found the aliens. That's
Yeah, dude.
she didn't clap those alien cheeks. She got
her ass cheeks clapped by them alien fucking dongs, dude. you know she was. Did you see like pictures of her or anything? Was she dressed like a little slutty alien?
Yeah, I think she probably just got done with Burning Man and just
freaking EXO's so hard over there just at the thought of Riley Reid.
She's a festival girl. She was at Burning Man. EXO, do you have any want to go to Burning Man? Any yearning?
I was just talking to someone on Sunday that went to Burning Man this year.
The burners.
Yeah. But he was like telling the story around like a bunch of like really older people, like religious folk.
Who just don't get it.
They don't understand it. I was just laughing the whole time. Because he didn't say what... I know that this guy was like doing festivities, like having a great time. I didn't realize that Burning Man was freaking huge.
Gigantic.
You just go there and you like set up shop. You like mark your ground. That's how you get you just go there, you like buy the tickets, but then you like nothing costs money
you
apparently.
Pee in a circle, and that's your campground where you pee, and then you set up shop. And there's morning yoga, and you know
on acid. Morning yoga.
I guarantee it. Yeah, no, it's huge.
Sure.
It's gigantic. It's like a little city within itself.
I'd be down to go check it out one of these years. The guy I was talking to said he spent like $700
whole time.
I don't know how much tickets cost or what.
Probably like orgies and stuff too that go down there.
Yeah, I don't know that. This is Cameroon. There's a wedding tradition. I got to show you this before I forget.
Okay.
So the bride and the groom that are getting married, the groom lays down to the floor, and so his future sister-in-laws, the sisters of the bride, were like twerking on him, and if he gets a boner during this, then
or as this tweet says, if his manhood rises, well, the ladies twerk on him, the bride will not be given to him as he has failed.
So I think that smelly pussy from that big chick right there, just standing above his face, like with their dress over, just fanning her freaking vag on him. That's gross. Dude.
You haven't seen the video? There is basically the mama of the village or whatever.
The sisters, dude.
Damn, she's...
How old are these girls too? Like, is there
she's the matriarch, man. Yeah, she is. So she's just sitting on this guy's face.
Look at those moves.
One of the other girls is...
that chick makes me laugh so hard because she's just like, oh yeah, with this snatch.
And then the other sister apparently is pretty coordinated. She can move...
Ooh, I like it.
Her singular butt cheek at one time. So she's alternating. She's practiced for that.
Yeah. How many sisters does she have that gets married that she goes and does this? And do they ever fall in love with the one that gives them the boner?
I guarantee it happens. That's probably why they do it.
I told you, Karen. You like me more, bitch. That's wild, dude.
Who knew that Cameroon was the Mississippi of Africa?
For sure.
I'm sure crazier stuff goes down.
That's fucking funny. Just to leave you guys on this little conspiracy theory real quick.
A little quick conspiracy corner.
Next week we'll have a in-depth conspiracy corner for you. We'll announce what the topic is on Instagram. You follow the Instagram at TheRoadhouse. So Kevin Spacey, real life House of Cards. He was being accused of sexual assault And apparently...
Is it sexual assault or sexual misconduct?
It was sexual assault. That's what it said. But he was like... It was during the charges. Like, trial was coming up. And he dies. That's some...
Not Kevin Spacey.
Not Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, the guy.
The victim. That's some House of Cards shit, dude.
That's some casino stuff.
House of Cards, I think that kind of shit really happens.
Uh-huh.
Like, Frank Underwood is such a iconic character, and just how sly he was in that show, and just all the moves that goes down. Like, House of Cards is like the Clintons. It's like Bill and Frank, and then the wife and Hillary. That's what House of Cards is made out. That's my conspiracy made out. The Clintons.
Conspiracy slice.
That's creepy. So what happens now? He gets free?
Well, was he testifying?
Something like that. Damn. All I saw was the Kevin Spacey accuser found dead.
It's big. I wonder how much evidence they've already been able to
yeah, this just
cultivate.
happened a couple days ago. All right.
It's crazy. I didn't hear about that. I wonder if the news outlets are on it too.
Yeah, I saw it. I sent it to my DM on Twitter so I wouldn't forget about it. TMZ dropping fucking big news. TMZ actually drops news from time to time.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's a lot of stupid shit that also gets dropped by TMZ. We're going to close out this show with a little word
of the week.
Oh, yeah. Greta Thunberg. Yeah.
Greta Thunberg. Okay, so this one is, I think, in line with something we talked about earlier in the podcast. So let's see if you can get this, Roadie. This one is called Pogo Sisters.
Pogo Sisters?
Yes.
Ooh. Okay, twin girls.
Okay.
Does that have to do with a double-sided dildo?
That's not how pogos work. But I can see where you're thinking.
Pogo Sisters, you know. What is it?
So it is the female equivalent to Eskimo Brothers.
Oh, Pogo Sisters?
When you're a Pogo sister.
But what is I thought there was already a term for
Eskimo sisters.
There's Tunnel Buddies, Eskimo Brothers.
Right.
Pogo Sisters. I like it.
Yeah. Integrate that for this week into your daily conversation at work, drop that. I think you'll be rewarded in lots of ways.
Yeah,
you'll be the interesting person in the office.
There you go.
Well, guess what I just heard? This new term.
Yeah, send us a GIF, picture, whatever that best resembles Pogo Sisters, and we will hook you up with some free stickers for the best one.
Whoa. Maybe a pogo stick.
Yeah, baby.
The golden pogo stick.
Yeah, you just pogo stick dick. I like those. Some of my favorite tweets are like on Christmas time. People will be like, yeah, bought my girl pogo sticks and she always jump into conclusions. It's like so many good ones like that. I just did that to my wife the other day. I can't remember what I said, but she's like, I was like, I'm kidding. It's an actual tweet. Like someone else said it. Someone else said it. All right, guys. As always, you're listening to the most natural podcast in the world, the Roadhouse Podcast. Shoot us a follow on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
You name it. We're there.
Mixer, Twitch. We're all there. Just search the Roadhouse. Also, all the links are in our bios. Check out our website, roadhouse.com. Submit some questions. Again, do us a solid favor if you're listening to us. Go to iTunes and YouTube. Hit the subscribe to our channel. Subscribe to the podcast. It really helps us out a ton. And write a review, even if it's a bad one. I don't give a fuck. It helps us out.
Yeah.
Yep. And we just appreciate you guys listening.
Yeah.
You guys coming back because we want to give you guys that crystal methamphetamine content. get you junkies hooked.
Absolutely. Get involved. Engage us. I think all the links should be working now. I know that some of you guys had mentioned that some of the stuff wasn't linking to the right stuff, but we've been fixing that. So hopefully all that stuff works now. And yeah, the reviews, like I said, super important. Definitely write a review. Tell us your thoughts. And engagement. Just engage us. A lot of people have been engaging us on social media and through other means, and we always love that. And we always talk about it too. So if you want like a shout or anything like that, just reach out.
And check out Roadhouse's gambling picks. Going into week 3, I was 21-10 against the spread. Do yourselves a favor. Take my fucking advice. Win some money. And go generate some pogo sisters, baby. See you fucks next week.
Later.